Okay. Okay. Today, our topic would be the new DPPI Agentpreneur Orientation. I would like to welcome everybody to your real estate journey. This is both for the old and the new alike, no? It is in here that we're going to learn the essentials to succeed as a real estate agentpreneur. Let's build the basic foundation in order for you and me to be able na mo-grow ta and mo-succeed ta aning a business. Okay? Now, everyone kadausan nato nag-desire gyud ta na mahimong successful. Wala may nagnegosyo na wala siya mo desire na mahimo siyang successful ani. But there are certain things that we really need to comply in order for us to become successful in the business. Okay? So, let's begin. Our objective for tonight, no? Na by the end of this training, a new agentpreneur should be able to, number one, understand what to prepare before starting. No? Kay daghan sa tuwa, the moment inigsugod na to, medyo maglibog ta. Unsay angay na to i-prepare. Or unsaon na to pagsugod. Next is identify common property types and condo unit classifications. So, kato mga basic lang. Then we need to learn the essential real estate terminologies kay ato man ni siyang masugatan every time na mo attend nata og PKS. Then of course know how to confidently take the first step in real estate selling. Okay? Now always remember the objective is to be able to make a sale, and we cannot do that if we are not really intentional about it. No, dili man ni siya mada na moingon lang tapos post lang. No, dili siya. It has to be an intentional effort. I will no longer say na kanang post lang. This is really hard work, no? Hard work yun atong pagabuhaton. Okay, so part 1. Things to prepare as a newbie DPPI agentpreneur. These are the things that we are going to tackle as part of our preparation. Number 1 is our mindset. There's a needed set of mind frame in order for us to be able to start this business. Of course, we're going to take a look at the legal and some basic requirements, our digital and marketing tools, our communication tools, and of course, time and commitment. Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin with the mindset. Now, we're starting to use the word right now, agentpreneur, na mindset, because being an entrepreneur has a different form of mindset than just being an agent. As what the statement na inyong nakita diha sa screen, you're not just a sales agent. You are a business owner. So kada usa nato diri is a business owner. Unya wala man koy nakit-an nga na nag-iya og negosyo na iyang ginapasagdan ang iyang negosyo. Tama? Walay tao na nagtukod og negosyo, then eventually iya lang baliwalaon ang iyang negosyo, dili niya atimanon. Sama sa kung na kay sari-sari store, definitely imo moabli gyud ka kanunay, mag-display ka, mangumpra ka, mamaligya ka, because you are a business owner. So to all of us here that is present tonight, dili pwede nga wala kay buhaton aning negosyoha unya mukalit lang siya tumaw na modako siya. No. So be prepared for delays, na mga delays ato ang mga executions dinhi, na mga rejections, and be ready sa gitawag na to commission-based income. Ang commission-based income dili man siya sama sa salaried income na klaro kayo inig pitsa 15, inig pitsa 30 moabot siya. In the commission-based income, ang kayod nimo labi na din sa real estate, tinuod nakahalin ka, pero wala pa man madawat nimo ang commission. So, there are certain discipline that we really need to develop in here. My topic last night is all about discipline. We have a very good topic, na? So I hope na you keep in mind our regular schedule. So mindset is very important. The second one is the legal and some basic requirements. Okay. Now, you need to have a valid government issued ID. You're gonna be needing it sooner than later. Now, there are things na importante kayo na naataan na, especially ang mga valid ID, because there are documentation that would be needed. Then, company ID. Have your company ID. Now, I'm not saying na ingon ana jud siya ka-importante, but it would present somehow a point of credibility na you do the business in behalf of the name of the company, and your ID is the living proof, ana niya. Then prepare bank accounts for commissions. Now I know that we are comfortable using GCash and all others, but we still prefer if you are going to make use of bank accounts. No, it is safer, and also I encourage bank accounts because you will be able to save it. Okay, then um, in here, dunay mga real estate accreditation na required ang ubang mga developer man akong gibutang diha if required. Let's say for example, uh, PHI, no, primary homes. Pwede ka kabaligya pero na sila ginatawag na accreditation nila every year, no? So if naana, then comply. You have to attend and meet all of those requirements. Okay? Next is number 3, our digital and marketing tools. Number 1, you need to have your phone, no? And of course, you put data. Dili man pwedeng na kay cellphone na wala kay data. And I would really be frank and honest with you. You've got to put in the needed investment para doon na kay data. Dili pwede sa ani nga negosyo na wala kay data, dili ka ma-contact, offline ka. Because you are not going to make a sale if that would be the case. You will need data. And in fact, the moment makakwarta ka din the moment you have substantial amount of income, I highly encourage na dapat doon na kay Wi-Fi connection at home. Wi-Fi is not a luxury anymore. Wi-Fi is a necessity. If you wanted to grow your business, you've got to put in this needed investment. Dapat na kay data, sa imong balay na kay Wi-Fi. You will save a lot and you will make your work more efficient. Now, you need to have your email account, your Gmail account, and a Facebook account. Dili pwedeng wala because there are communications na sometimes ginapadala sa developers sa tuwa through emails. You need to have a Facebook account because that's where we are going to advertise, promote our services diha sa social media. Now this one, learn to do Canva. Now there is a free version that would be more than enough para buhaton nimo na aning negosyo. Why do you need Canva? Dili pwede na the moment na mag-post na ka diha bati kayo ang pictures na imo gina-post. Sa karon nga panahon, dili na siya pwede na. Kinahanglan imo siyang i-improve, kinahanglan it should be better than the rest. Unsaon man ka na mapansin kung ang imuhang picture na gibutang diha dili kayo kaaya-aya tanawon. Okay? Do I get myself clear? And don't give me the reason na dili ka kamao. Makamao ka kung gustuhon nimo. Dili ka makamao if dili nimo gustuhon. Okay? Learning will always begin by deciding to learn. It will always be the first step. And if you don't desire on it, you will never be able to learn it. So for everybody, regardless of edad, you've got to learn how to do it. Then you get to learn how to do the Google Drive because there are documents and file that you need to manage coming from the developers. Now I hear it most of the time na dili maka-open kay dili ka mao mo open o Google Drive. Now, I won't accept that because we are already in the era of digital world. And whether you like it or not, there are already files coming from the developer that are stored in the Google Drive. No? So, my friends, if you want to succeed in our business, learn to open a Google Drive. And if you don't know how to do it, ask the person who invited you because he or she will be the one to teach you how to open the Google Drive. Okay? Same thing. If you don't know anything about this, ask the person who invited you. Okay? Kulitan na ang person na nag-invite nimo kay kanang person na nag-invite nimo na siya upline, na siya supervisor, na siya manager, na siya consultant. Kulitan na siya kay mutudlo na siya nimo pero dili po na siya pwedeng mo bibisit nimo mo nang kinahanglan makat-on pug ka. Okay? So, Google Drive is important kay tungod dunay mga document that we need to manage in there. Number 4, communication tools. Aside from the usual messenger, you need to put Viber and WhatsApp sa imong phone. This is important in order to facilitate international calls. Yes, Ang messenger pwede makagamit og international call, but most of the foreigners, if there are foreigners na ato ang contact na possible potential buyers nato, they prefer to communicate either in Viber or in WhatsApp. Okay? So please download it in your phones. Then ready message templates pag-practice ana no? Kining atong trabaho sa real estate, mga balik-balik ra gyud ang atong panubag. Ang akong suggestion pag ready og mga messages na imo na lang siyang i-copy para imong i-paste sa mga question na commonly ginapangutana para paspas ang imong pagtubag. Okay, dili kay dunay pangutana usa pa ka mo type. So perti kayo yung langaya. Okay? Do I get myself clear? So here we need to be systematized. Then of course a professional profile photo and basic intro video na pwede nimong ibutang sa imuhang profile sa imuhang social media. Now, in your social media, it is important that you need to polish it na professionally looking. So ayaw nagbutangi og mga picture na naka swimsuit ka, naka bikini ka, naka sando ka. No, put a professional profile photo or probably pwede ka magbutang og basic na intro video ngadto sa imuhang social media or sa imuhang YouTube account. These are important things right now. Dili na ni siya kaikikan. Okay? Dili na ni siya kaikikan. This is necessary in order for you and me to be able to succeed in this business. If you are not going to do these things, I'm sorry, I'll be frank and honest with you, you will have difficulty in making a sale. So you've got to do this, no? If you don't know how, you ask the person who invited you. Kaya kanang person na nag-invite nimo, doon na nay upline, doon na nay supervisor, doon na nay manager, o doon na nay consultant. Okay? Then, number 5, time and commitment. Now, this is a very serious statement that I'm gonna make. My suggestion is block at least 2 to 4 hours daily for your real estate activity. Dili man gud ni siya pwede nga wala kay buhaton on a day-to-day basis. And I have noticed in so many instances na daghan kayo ta og bag-o nga mga agent nag-attend og seminar, but after attending seminar doing nothing. Now, if you are not going to do anything about this, I'm sorry to say, you are not going to make a sale. Now, if you desire na makahalin ka para makakomisyon ka, then you've got to allocate time every day, at least 2 to 4 hours na imong i-allocate para sa imuhang real estate activity. Apil na diha ang imuhang pag-post, pag-prepare, and all others. Pagpanubag sa inquiry, or pag-reply sa mga, or pag-send sa mga needed na mga gipangutana. But the point here is that you've got to seriously allocate time. Dili pwedeng wala kay i-allocate nga time. The next commitment na kinahanglanon yung kayo dire is training. You join training. Now, if you are really serious, ani nga negosyohan niya, gusto ka mo succeed, ayaw na paghulat na kinahanglan, ingnon pa ka. Di ba? Ayaw na paghulat na kinahanglan ka ingon, oy, sulod na, kay open na ang Zoom. It doesn't work that way. You've got to remember it because that is part of seriousness. Right? Ang atong schedule sa ato ang training, regular man eh. Wala may on-the-spot training. It's all been advertised. And in fact, ang time na atong ginagamit is all the same at 8 o'clock. Site tour. When there are site tour, you know what? It is totally impossible for one person to make a sale sa usa ka property na siya mismo wala kakita. And how come gusto ka makahalin pero di ka gusto mo appeal og site tour? And there are so many scheduled site tour na diha sa mga group chat. By the way, doon na tayo mga group chat. Ang purpose sa group chat is for announcement. Tanawa diha sa group chat, kay naa diha ang announcement. Pag makakita gani ka, na doon na diha announcement. And somehow, you are available for that, then ayaw na pagpalugit. Make yourself be counted. Let's say for example, karong Tuesday. Karong Tuesday dunay PKS sa Sibulan Master 1 o'clock kadto sa Casamira Tower. Nganong kinahanglan pa man kakuliton? Nakibalo man ka na schedule na. Then make yourself be counted. Nganong di man ka mo appeal? Na ngano man nakahalin na kag Casamira kay dili ka mo appeal kay moingon ka nga ay kamaon ako ana. Kay kung kamaon na ka ana, then definitely nakahalin ka. Di ba? So meaning, don't wait. No, don't wait. Pag makakita na ka, then join. PKS, Property Knowledge Seminar or Project Knowledge Seminar. Everything begins with a knowledge. Unsaon man nato pag-explain sa usa ka property kung ikaw mismo dili ka mo appeal og PKS. Ma face to face man na or ma-zoom man na ug dili ka mo appeal ana, I can only do so much. My desire, my deepest desire is for you to succeed. Pero kinahanglan ka mo appeal ani. Kinahanglan ka mo appeal og training, kinahanglan ka mo appeal og site tour, kinahanglan ka mo appeal og PKS. And if you are not going to set aside 2 to 4 hours a day in order to do things para aning negosyoha, well, maglisod ta na og pagpasucceed. To those people who have succeeded here in the business are those people who have really given their time. Dili lang give na time na para lang magsuroy-suroy, kuyog-kuyog, kundili seryoso ang productivity. You know the downside of this industry usahay? Kay nahulog na lang siya og kuyog-kuyog unya ang objective is lingaw-lingaw na lang. Nawala ang intention to really grow in the business. Okay? Part 2. Okay. So those are the things that we really need to prepare. Now, part of our mindset. Now, the part 2 here is we're going to talk about the types of houses and their short descriptions. Okay? So don't worry, you will hear more of this the moment mo attend na ka og mga PKS, nga mas ma-appreciate nimo ni kung mo attend na ka og mga site tour. Okay? Now, there are words na madungog na to, mga bungalow nga word. Bungalow is a single story nga house. Kini siyang mangingon ani nga mga balay ideal ni para sa mga seniors or mga small families kanang one story lang way sa kasaka. Then you get to hear the word townhouse. Townhouse, most of that, I mean the townhouse is usually 2 story na siya pero galaray siya gadikit-dikit, no? Mao nang gitawag natong shared walls. Compact and usually these are affordable prices. So naglaray nga balay dikit-dikit, ang tawag ana niya townhouse. Okay? Single detached, no? Mo ni ang mga stand-alone house with space around all 4 sides. So meaning balay na naay 4 ka side, no? So makatuyok-tuyok yung ka sa tibuok timong balay. So ang tawagan na single detached. Then doon na tayo gitawag na tog duplex. 2 units in one building, no? Mura siya usa ka building tanahon. So either side by side or up and down. So meaning duha siya ka broke from the word duplex, no? Duha ka broke katapad pero kung tanawon nimo siya sa gawas mura lang siya isa. Okay? Then doon na tayo row house, no? Pareha ni siya sa townhouse but often smaller and for affordable housing mo ni ang mga socialized housing nato. Okay? So dili ni siya ang difference sa gyud sa townhouse ug row house is townhouse is 2 story, row house is 1 story. Pero pareha siya na gadikit-dikit. Okay? So these are the basic house types, no? Now, the next one is the types of condo units under description. Okay? Now, when we talk about studio, no, kung may tag condo unit studio, no separate bedroom. So wala gyud bedroom na ingon ta naka kwarto jud siya, wala. So kining nga mga type of units ideal ni para sa mga singles or young professionals. Okay? Then doon na tayo 1 bedroom unit. Of course, from the word 1 bedroom, naadyo'y usa ka kwarto. Separate room gyud siya para dunay privacy. Maayo ni siya for couples and for working professionals. Now, the other one is 2 bedroom unit. Ideal ni for small families, startup family. Kini with separate bedroom. So duha gyud siya ka kwarto, na siya living area. So dako-dako na ni siya gamay. Then we also have the so-called loft type, no? high ceiling ang unit, nga na siya mezzanine or a second level. Di po siya second floor, doon na lang siya gamay nga portion nga naa sa taas. Ang tawagan na niya mezzanine. Okay, loft type na siya ang tawagan na niya. Then you have the penthouse. Okay? Ang penthouse is usually located or it is located sa pinakataas nga floor sa building. Kining penthouse luxury unit ni. Kasagaran na ni doon na ni premium nga view nga mga nindot po ng mga features. Basta penthouse. Okay? So from the word luxury, medyo a little bit pricey na ni siya. Okay? Now, part 4, we're going to be talking about basic real estate terminologies for newbies. So, I will not bombard you with so many things. By the way, katong mga types of houses and types of condo unit, don't worry about it because along the way, as you keep attending PKS and do site tours, kato sila nga mga description eventually, madungog raman gyud nimo, mo make sense po to siya the moment makita nimo. Okay? Now, here for the basic terminologies, let's start with TCP. No? TCP stands for total contract price. Okay? So this is price before discounts or whatever promos. So total, from the word total, katibukan. Reservation fee, mao ni ang amount paid na atong ibayad ngadto sa developer to hold a unit temporarily. Okay? Not temporary siya because kinahanglan pa man ka magbayad. No? Then, I have two words here na somehow interrelated, but this is the difference among aning duha ka words. The word equity and a down payment. Okay. The equity serves as a down payment, but you are going to pay it monthly before loan takeout. So pag ang down payment gani gi-amortize, monthly payment siya ang tawag na equity. Okay? Again ha, kung masound ha, equity means a portion of payment paid monthly, mo na, ginatadatahan ang down payment, ang equity, usa mag-loan takeout. Ang down payment, ang word na down payment, refers to lump sum payment required. Upfront, not bulto. Kini siya mo vary from developer to developer. Usually, ang down payment applies to RFO units, ready for occupancy units. Okay, so na ang balay, kumplito na, humana. Ganahan ang buyer na kana ang iyaha kay nahumana. So kinahanglan nag down payment, bulto nga down payment. So kung pre-selling pa usually data man o ang term ana is equity actually. Okay? Amortization mo ni monthly payment made after loan. Okay? So meaning, nagbayad na ka, nagdata-data na ka, kay na-approve na ang imong loan. Nya kanang imong bayranan kada buwan, ang tawag ana niya amortization. Okay? Next is mo ni kato ganina RFO. RFO refers to ready for occupancy unit. Okay? RFO stands for ready for occupancy unit. Ang pre-selling nga word refers to units sold before construction is completed. Kasagaran barato ni. Okay? Pag moingon ganita og pre-selling, gibaligya nato ang maong property na wala pa siya ma-construct, wala pa makompleto ang construction. Onya kini siya barato ni siya. Okay? Barato ni siya nga amount. Now, daghan kayo ta sa pagkakaroon ng mga pre-selling projects na ginagamit, ginabaligya actually. Hold on for a while ha. I have something. I have to get some water. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's continue, no? The next word is turnover. Time when the property is ready for handover to the buyer. So kung nakumana ang project, o niya needed na siya ma-turn over, after na ma-loan takeout na siya, ang tawagan na niya is turnover. Okay? Then, most common, commissions. No? Muna ang earnings for every closed sale. Usually, here in the PPI, it ranges from 2.5% to 4%. Okay? So these are the most common terminologies na atong maagyan. But anyway, no, maura ni ako ang a little bit of an advice. Don't worry too much with the terminologies because you will be able to learn it along the way. What is important is that you keep attending on trainings and seminars because as you continue to attend those trainings and seminars, all of these words na ato ang nasugatan karon eventually will make sense unya mahinumduman ra na pud nimo sa hinay-hinay. Okay? Kay usahay man good kung dili ka tig-attend, dili gyud nimo siya ma-appreciate or di sa nimo mahinumduman. Okay? Part 5, how to get started. So, saan na to pagsugod aning negosyoha? Now, first, you attend the orientation and trainings. You need to understand, of course, our company system, the project na atong ginabaligya, and of course, some selling guidelines. If you are not going to attend orientation, kini ha, a lot of us actually dili kayo tig-attend og orientation kay ang una-una, human nako. Simple ra kayo akong question. Kung humana ka aning orientation, kanang business orientation kanang every Tuesday o every Thursday, kung humana ka ana, dapat kamao na ka ana mo present. Again, posbon ko. Kung moingon ka sa imong kaugalingon na dili ko mo attend anang Tuesday o Thursday kay humana ko ana, dapat ikaw mismo na niingon nga humana ka ana, kamao ka mo present ana nga business opportunity. Kay dapat man kita tanan kamao mo present ana nga business opportunity. So until you cannot present it yourself, I suggest you keep on attending. Okay? In trainings, hangtod na dili pa ka muhalin pag-ayo, hangtod dili ka mahimong expert sa imong pagpamaligya, then you've got to keep attending trainings. Again ha, I've been in the business since 2011. Today is 2026. I've been attending training since 2011 and up to 2026. Can you take a look at, can you just imagine how long have I been in the business but still I attend training? So very simple. Kung gusto ka makahalin og daghan, then you keep on attending training. Next is know your inventory. Familiarize yourself with house and condo projects sa ilang location, pricing, and promos. When we say familiarize, dili lang ingon na basta kay imo lang nakitaan, but timan eh. Because you will be needing it eventually. The third one that you need to do for you to get started in the real estate business is you need to prospect daily. Talk to at least 5 to 10 people per day about real estate. So pila naman katao imong naistoryahan kada adlaw? Kaabot na bag 5? Kaabot na bag 10? Unya mo ingon ka na daghan na kayo kag na istorya? Use your Facebook Marketplace. Use some referrals coming from your friends, coming from the churches, or any community networks na attached ka. The goal and the most important thing na atong ma-achieve is to talk to 5 to 10 people, dili 1 month, dili 2 months, dili 1 year, per day, kada adlaw. Hello? Gusto man ta mo succeed ka aning negosyo ha, then we've got to talk to 5 to 10 people every single day. Di ba? Imposible man kayo wala gyud tay ma-meet nga tao every day. Mo nang ikaw pag-prepare gyud sa imong calling card. You got to have a calling card because that would be one of your most important tool the moment ila-ila kag tao, the moment gusto ka mo istorya about real estate, wala ba ka kahibalo na kanang imuhang calling card already serves as a small flyer. Di ba? Kanang imong calling card, flyer na siya. And you are using it so that you will be able to get contact to people. Number 4, post online. Use social media daily. Para di pud puol ang imuhang social media na puro na lang balay makita. Post some quotes, some photos. Post in Facebook groups and pages. Don't just post in your wall. Go to the groups, go to the pages, go to reels, go to stories. There's so many. And number 5 that you need to do for you to get started is join site tours and PKS. Invite prospect to see the property with you kung pwede. Learn by observing top sellers. Makakita gani kagkauban nato na maayo mamaligya, learn from them. Because I believe everything starts and begin with observation. Pag maka-observe na ta na, makita na to, then kopyahon na to. And lastly, ask questions. Find a mentor. Okay? Now, align with a coach or a team leader. You have an upline. You have a supervisor. You have a manager. You have a consultant. Those are the people you can ask regarding sa business. Kana sila, ang imong upline, ang imong supervisors, ang imong manager, ang imong consultant, they are your mentors. Join the group chats and trainings regularly. And to the consultants, to the managers and supervisors that are here, have a regular meeting with your team. Because in the regular meeting of your team, that is where they are going to ask few questions from you. That would be an avenue wherein makapangutana sila ug unsa ang ilang mga nalibgan ug unsa ang mga dapat nilang ipangutana. To the supervisors, to the managers, and to the consultant, my challenge to you, have a weekly team meeting. Kung dili ninyo kaya mag-meeting on a face-to-face, do it via Zoom. It is still a meeting. Again, make use of technology so that we will be able to save time and money, of course. Hindi naman ta mamliti. And it's still gonna be the same meeting. Magkita lagi hapon ta. Okay? And lastly, and as I'm about to end, these are just things that will serve as a basis for our reflection for tonight. As you have said, as you have heard in our training tonight, just try to execute it by number 1, list 3 things you'll do this week to jumpstart your career. So unsa man, Sabado naman ron, ugma Domingo, the Lord's Day, you start on Monday. So pagsulat og tulo ka butang na imong buhaton next week para masugda na ninimo ang imong real estate journey. Unsa man ang tulo na imong pagabuhaton? Attend ba kag PKS sa unsa ni? Sa Sibulan Master? Mo attend ba kag site tour? Mo attend ba kag training? Whatever it is. Write it para dili ka kalimot. Number 2 is, what type of property do you want to specialize in? Dili man, abi nimo guys, no, sa kadaghan nga properties na pwede natong ibaligya, dili man nimo pwedeng ibaligya tanan. So find a property that you are going to tell yourself that I will specialize myself for this project. And I'm going to put my attention and my focus and my concentration into this one very thing so that I will have more sales. And the next question, number 3, is ask your mentor for one action tip and apply it. In short, ask your upline. Unsay tip na iyahang ika-advise na imong ma-apply. Ask your upline, ask your supervisor, ask your manager, ask your consultant. Di ba? Walay mahitabo if you're not going to ask it. So this activity that I will leave to you, I don't have means to check on you. I am presuming that all of us is disciplined enough. Parehas atong training last night, that all of us is disciplined enough to do all of these things. Again, paglista og tulo ka butang that you are going to do this week para masugdan nimo imong real estate business. Then what type of property do you want to specialize in? And last, number 3, ask your mentor, your upline, usa ka tip, action tip na you can apply. Okay? I will not collect that and I will not check on it. I will only presume that you and I is disciplined enough. Okay? So that would be all for tonight. No? And before I close, this is the thing that I would like to share. By the way, to those of you na wala pa maka-follow aning Facebook page, this is the official DPPI FB page. If you are going to follow this page, you will be updated of all our schedules. So I highly suggest, okay? I highly suggest, please follow this page. Okay? Follow this page so that you can get some updates as to schedule, PKS site tour, and of course, you know what's going on in the entire DPPI. Okay. Now, what we have right now is a bit basic, common. And I believe sa kadugay nato sa business, we already have heard it so many times. But the question remains the same. Yes, nakadungog na taan ni to so many times. But the question actually, were we able to apply it? Ato ba siyang na-apply? Kay kung na-apply ni mo na siya, then definitely by now, you already made a sale. And because you're not progressing in your business, it only means one thing. You fail. You fail to do the most basic thing. The reason why it is common, because it is basic. And the reason why it is basic, because it has to be the first thing na dapat natong buhaton in order for us to grow into the business. We will not grow. Dili ta makahalin diretso na dili ta moagi ani nga mga baby steps. Unya, ayaw ka worry because all of us have gone through the same stage. Okay? Now, my challenge to all of you, build your business. Make it as big as you can. To those people na naa sa outside of Cebu na walay I want you to understand, ang uban man gud nihatag sila og reason na dili daw kuno sila makahimo og mga recruitment seminar kay kesyo walay office. Now, all of our activity here are not done in the office. The recruitment seminars are done ngadto sa mga offices sa mga developer. Kinaaman na sila yung mga function room. In fact, every week na aman, ngadto sa office sa developer. Karon do natay grand recruitment karong February 7 ngadto sa office sa developer, gani ngadto sa project site. So wherever you are right now, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, you can expand your business. Take initiative, be the leader. Ayaw pag-agad sa uban, ayaw pag-agad sa ibong upline. You yourself move. Kada usa nato individually, kada usa nato can go directly to the office of any developer and tell the developer na developer, I am the PPI and I want to attend to your PKS. Pwede na. Because this is our own business. Kining negosyo na naa ka, dili ni negosyo sa imong upline. Negosyo ni nimo. And if there's anybody that will work out into this business, that's you. Okay? So, ako sa ibaba, so that at least we can see each other here. Tanawon ako, be. Itong view, ato ani. Yan. So, you might want to open your camera so that we can see each other. But anyway, guys, no, I'm not angry with my voice. I'm just passionate and telling you what is the real score. My intention is for everybody to succeed. That's my intention. The reason why I am so passionate about what I'm saying is because I want you to succeed. Put everything in mind, whatever things that we have discussed, and I promise you, it would be, quote unquote, a wonderful journey for all of us. Okay? So, today is Saturday. It's a weekend. Tomorrow would be the Lord's Day. Spend time in the church and with your family. Then arangkada tagbalik inig ka Lunes. Okay? Lunes, the circle. Okay? Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.